So, like every good team, we have a mascot here on the farm, the Tuckin Farm and Ranch. Ours is a bear. Well, he's not a bear, but his name is Bear. And we have to take him for a walk because Bear loves his morning and evening walks. See? Bear going for a walk. Every morning, every night, except for 5. Well, good morning, folks. This morning, I'm gonna be just a little bit nerdy with y'all, so that way you can learn a little bit. Okay, so this morning, we're gonna take a look at flowers. So right here we've got the tomato flower. And what's interesting about the tomato flower is the tomato flower is not like the squash or the cucumber or anything like that. It actually has both male and female parts in the same flower. So typically on the average vegetable flower, you'll only get about 20 to 30% of your flowers to produce a fruit. But with this simple trick, you can get almost 100% every time, because we typically rely on Mother Nature to help do our flowering. So by helping out like the insects would, we can get a little more because we know what we're doing. So what we can do with the tomato plant to try to get somewhere around 100% of each flower producing fruit, we're going to tap on it. Because what happens is you've got your female, if I'm not mistaken, that's in the center, and your male is back here. And as you tap on it, the male releases the pollen and falls right on top of the female, and then the seed is then, the fruit is then fertilized. So I'll show you what we can do. So what we'll do is we'll get right here next to the flowers, and all we'll simply do is flick it. Just a couple of little taps on each of the little flowers, just like this. And there, it's pollinated. Just like that. As you can see, one of them is already closed up. Let's see if I can get to it. Right there. He's already been fertilized. That one we did actually yesterday. And whenever they close on up is whenever they're fertilized. I don't know if you can hear that noise that Leonard's making, but he's making a couple of noises, and everybody squatted. They got low to the ground, and they started to hide where they were at. So I'm sitting here and I go, what happened? I start looking around, and I see this huge vulture, and he's going from tree to tree to tree, and he's kind of flying back and forth. So Leonard is doing what he was designed to do. Leonard is doing his job well, protecting his flock. Looks like the early chicken hatches the egg.